Well, guys, we had actually a really eventful week 4 in the NFL. I was one specific game in particular where one team just dominated another one. It was like 34-0. Now, of course, in fantasy you can't have a 0, but you probably could if you're like Fraggle Boober or some shit like that. But the 49ers game, I was there. It was amazing. It was actually a great week for football altogether. Went 12-1 on my betting. Won my confidence pool, so got that. Won in fantasy. It was beautiful. But a lot of you had good weeks too. A lot of unexpected good weeks. Rumham, finally getting tired of getting his shit beaten by the highest scorer, decided he wanted to be the highest scorer this week. And with 138 points, he succeeded, just nudging out Barroom Heroes with 137 points. But of course, before I get to everything else, let's congratulate the winners. We have Fraggle Wembley, who won 106-74 over Cologne Centurions. Ooh, I kind of burped a little bit. A little burp. Dropping Centurions down to 3-1 and raising Wembley up to 3-1. If we then move on to Fraggle Gabo winning over Despicable Me, bringing his record up to 3-1, and Despicable Me down to 2-2. He won 118-101. A lot of high scores. Everybody but 2 were in triple digits. Centurions and Boober. Anyhow, show me your TDs. Took out Team Dershfall to keep Dershfall winless and dropped down to 0-4. Show me your TDs rose up to a respectable 2-2 with a 118-108 victory. And then Rumham, like previously stated, had a monster week with 138 points, beating Get Some, who had only 100. And then in the final game, we had Barroom Heroes 137 to Fraggle Boober, who has 57. Now, get this, guys. This is the strange part, right? Boober has, I think, what is Robert Griffin? Is he the number 1 guy in the league? Is he the number 2 quarterback? I know he's one or the other. I can't remember which one. Let me see here really quick. Robert Griffin is the number 1 ranked quarterback in the league. He has Demaryius Thomas, who's the number 11 receiver, which, you know, that's either the best number 2 receiver in the league or a great good number 1. He has Julio Jones, who is 18th receiver in the league. And yet, even with that, and usually if you have the number 1 quarterback, you're carried victories like crazy, right? But instead, he's 0-4 and looking horrible. I'm really kind of surprised. It's like none of them are actually melding together on the same day. Really strange, but that's what happens. But as trophies go, we have Boober obviously gets the doormat with 57 points, and the bitch slap would obviously go to Barroom Heroes, who had the second most total with 37. If you guys can count, that is an 80-point difference. 80 points that separated Heroes from Boober. That's crazy. Crazy. We have that. We have the Ultimate Score Rumham. We have the Fantasy Hero, which was Cam Newton this week. I actually thought it was going to be the 49ers defense. They had 33, and then they dropped him. I don't know if how it changed it, but something changed. Either way, we don't have a Nuge going up this week. And other than that, we're going to be heading into week 5, where we have Fraggle Wembley, go and show your TDs. 3-1 Wembley, 2-2, show me your TDs. We have 2-2 Get Some and 3-1 Centurions. We have 3-1 Heroes against 2-2 Despicable Me. We have Rumham 2-2 and Boober looking for his first win, who is 0-4, and then Dershfall versus 3-1 Gabo. Anyhow, guys, I'll see you in week 5. Come back for the matchups. They're coming up real soon. Welcome back.